Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. We're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood here. This is episode 36, Family Portrait. That gets me excited because, you know, we're here with Olivier, Armstrong, and everything, and I don't know, I'm kind of interested in the Armstrong family, so if I had to guess, that's what it's going to be about. But I mean, we do a lot with like families and stuff in this show, so it could be anything. It could be I mean, obviously the main family that we follow is Ed and Al and you know, Hohenheim. So I don't know, it could really be anything, but that's my guess, is it might get into the Armstrongs. That would be pretty interesting. Last time we learned a lot, okay? We learned about what Sloth has been digging. We still don't really know like what the rails are for, or like what I mean, maybe he had like a minecart or something, but or like why it needs to be like an underground tunnel system for this giant transmutation circle that they've been forming with like all of the major conflicts over the years. So that's what they're doing. They've been like inciting these like huge conflicts with a lot of bloodshed just for the sake of this since the beginning, since the founding of Amestris, which is insane. So that's what this whole nation has been for, and it's been a long going thing. And we also learned that that's what Hughes saw. Like, that's something that he put together pretty quick, that pattern when right before he died, which is, man, that sucks. And also what Isaac was talking about in the very beginning, what this country is trying to do, what it's for. It's pretty wild, man. That's a huge reveal. But yeah, we took out Sloth, and then after that we had to tell Olivier obviously everything that we knew. And she knows about the hostages, she knows about pretty much everything, and she's on our side. So we've got the Wall of Briggs, everybody up here, that they're gonna be allies probably going forward, because they're not, you could tell from the beginning, they're very much about the safety and success of this nation, you know, of protecting their country. So they are not down with, you know, that's what they're all up here doing, is constantly being like the first line of defense against Drachma. And so they are not down with, especially Olivier, knowing about all the corruption happening in Central. So it makes sense that they'd be on our side. And currently they're getting Raven to admit to all the shit that they've been up to, which is a big deal. They got the room bugged. They're recording him, and he's telling Olivier all about their immortal army that they're making. So this is a pretty big deal. That we got cliffhangered with that. So I'm ready to get into this. I want to know what happens after all that he's said. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, check out other series that I put out. I'm reacting to Lazarus right now, and that's a lot of fun. So if you're into that, if you want to check that out, you know, it's there for you. So consider that. But without further ado, let's hop into this. This is episode 36, Family Portrait. We're not starting with OP. Oh, Hohenheim. I'm getting all these names. Hold up. Mayo. What the hell are you talking about? What the whoa? Alright. Well, he's not human. That looks like the type of shit that Father's doing. What are they, man? Oh, okay, so this family portrait. Got this body. So yeah, he's not human, so he's another homunculus. This is crazy. What were all those names in the beginning? It's so weird, we're just seeing him be like a husband and a father and shit right now. Little Ed and Al. It's so cute. This face is cracking me up. Nope, you died, unfortunately. Well, that happened, man. This is like sad, man. Oh, jeez. That's been his face. Is this the same picture we've seen this whole time with his covered face? So is he's like Bradley, right? Somewhat? He's being goofy, man. Okay, at least he said something. What is this grand mission that he's been on this whole time? Is it to stop this giant transmutation circle thing from happening? Is that what he's been working on this whole time? This is the scene. Yep. I think we've seen this, haven't we? Damn. So he was hurting the whole time. He really did want to be with them. He was sacrificing his family for this grand goal. His hair kind of looks like Kimblee's as well, I'm just realizing. The way he styles it. Yeah, I know we got a post-credit scene this episode as well. Skip intro. Bless your heart. I feel like they're gonna encounter something down here. Y'all are a bunch of nobodies. Oh. Horse knows better. They look sick as fuck on their horses, though. Oh! What the... what? Is this another homunculus? The only one I can think of is Pride, because I haven't seen anybody who can do this kind of thing. Unless this is something else entirely. Yeah, I knew it, bro. Do it, please. I just hate him in every way. You gotta go along with it. You have to, right? Because you don't want to give up your position and like all your resources. You know, that's pretty valuable. Unless something else presents itself. But that's the best answer. Oh, cool. You made that out of the... what are those, like burlap sacks? It's a lot of rope. I feel like cuffs would have been pretty believable. This is some bondage shit. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I forgot about that joke. I didn't know what he was talking about at first. What? Did it only take the people? Are there other horses? I don't like you holding that arm like that. Like it's a meatball sub or something. He's trying to put Sloth back? Ew! See? They make him creepy on purpose. This is so good, dude. You're getting played, homie. But then again, I don't know. We don't like have any leverage or anything. I mean, I guess we do with the recording. But like, I don't know. What's the plan? There's got to be a plan, right? Hopefully. We can't just put him back. So was it just like a coincidence that he popped up here? Pride. I want to know about pride. I feel like that's the one that they keep the most secret. Oh. We're just gonna let him keep on going? No way. We need Scar. Yeah, Kimblee's all talk, man. When are we gonna actually go out and look for this guy? At this point, I'm rooting for Kimblee so that we can get him to us. Oh. Oh, word. This big... Oh. Let's go. They're here. Dude, there's so much happening at once. Ugh. Trash. Holy shit. Yeah. I want to know about that old dude. They showed him, they never went back to it. I like that you're asking questions, Miles. Damn, this whole country sucks. I need you to stop touching her, man. I'm gonna freak out. Oh, she's so badass. Yeah, but you suck now, man. You're disgusting. That's right. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yo. She might be my favorite character. This late into the show, I can't believe I'm saying that, but she's just... Yo, the Armstrongs are just taking W's in my book. I love that we're just burying him in there. She's ruthless. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Kimblee's smart. What is he gonna think? Oh my God. We just gave him more power. Oh, wow. Okay, see you, man. Bro, what? Oh. Yeah, you're a psycho. Oh, bro. So this is how she ends up here.
心配してたんだからね。軍の人が連絡してくれたからいいようなものの。
まあまあお二人とも大層心配していましたよ。
Dude, again? Oh my god. They're so short. Wait, post-credit scene, hold up.
ブリックズのふもとで看護師やってる友達に聞いたの。大怪我で入院してたのに、レイブン将軍が見舞いに来た後、すぐに治って退院しちゃったんだって。
レイブンとキンブリー
はそんなとこ。
ありがとう。また何かあったら頼むよ。
またお店に寄ってね。振られたね、お兄さん。で追いかけたらどうだ。
諦めはいい方でね。
I like how they use the ladies at the parlor as like middlemen.
オリビエ・ミラー・アームストロング少将から伝言があるよ。ロイ・マスタング大佐。
Wow. They have such interesting ways of passing info. How cool. Okay, Family Portrait was definitely just like a chapter title name from like the manga that was just used for this episode title, because it was only like the first quarter of the episode that actually had Hohenheim and all that stuff. And it felt, in terms of like an anime episode, like an episode of a show, really just kind of tacked on and didn't have much to do with the rest of everything, I guess, except for us finally learning about the whole transmutation circle thing and him kind of knowing like that's what he's been working towards stopping. Yeah, it didn't have much to do with the rest of the episode, so I mean, I'm guessing it was just like a chapter. I'm guessing this is how it was in the manga, where they just kind of have been weaving in little Hohenheim bits between all the rest of the main story stuff. So I'm not like, it's not like a complaint, it's just an interesting structure thing for a show, but I get like where it comes from as far as like when it comes to adapting stuff. But it was all really interesting nonetheless. It was really cool, and it's cool to see. I mean, cool, but also sad to see what that family portrait has really looked like this whole time. Family portrait, this family photo. He's crying in the corner. That is sad stuff, man, because he can't actually spend time with this family like he wanted to. Like, he's always seemed real, removed and distant from all the family aspect, but it looks like that's something that he had to sacrifice, and it was really hard on him. But, I mean, they talked about a lot of stuff. He named off, like, a ton of names in the beginning. Let me see, how many names? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 names? Like, what are all those names? I don't know. And he said he had to, like, call upon their power. That, like, what is that? That's just something that I'm not even gonna touch right now. But he, like, dipped into his chest and whipped out a bunch of like blood things. Like, it looked very much like the kind of weird body horror shit that goes on with Father. So I think that they're alike in some way. Both of them definitely aren't human. They've got to be like homunculus of some kind, but at least it seems like it. Like, there's something like that. They're just not human, and it's really puzzling. I don't know what to think of all that stuff still. But he calls himself a monster, so I don't know. He clearly became connected to humanity more than Father did. He doesn't seem to really care for humanity like that, or like the connections in this same type of way. Really interesting stuff. And he said he received this body, which again just makes me think of like Bradley and all that, where they just put a philosopher's stone into him. But over here, he'll just be fucking spitting out philosopher's stones and shit, or like Father does. Like, I don't even know. And it is really cool. It's just cool to get this whole beginning of the episode from his perspective, because we've seen it from Ed and Al's perspective and everything. Like, this has always kind of seemed like this is where they first gained sentience or whatever. it's kind of the vibe that this scene is always given when you see it from Ed's perspective when he's leaving, because it's like his earliest memory or whatever. But he's like sleepy and all that. So it's kind of like dreamlike from his perspective. But you see it from Father's, and it's just way more sad. Like, I don't know about more sad. I mean, in both cases, it's a father abandoning his children, but it seems much less cold from Father's perspective, because from Hohenheim's perspective, because you see what he's going through. But I also like the shot of his face where you see the regret that he's kind of already wrestling with, but then his gaze hardens and you see his resolve come through for this grand scheme that he's working on. Really interesting stuff. And then, yeah, there's this weird shit in the tunnels This makes me think of whatever May was talking about with the alchemy feeling like stuff squirming around under the ground. That's what kind of this feels like. And that's what I was wondering, like, what was she talking about when she was saying all that? So that could be it, or it's just like another homunculus power where this is like pride, because nobody so far has been able to do anything like this. And it was given like a face and everything, making me feel like there's like a personality behind it. So possibly this is like a pride thing, but we don't know anything about pride really, other than this voice kind of in the shadows. So maybe they're without a body, maybe this is like their true form. I don't know. I'm just spitting out like theories and stuff. I just find it all really interesting, and I kind of want to cover everything. Again, I say this all the time, but I feel like I always want to reiterate that, like, I'll say all this random stuff. Never am I just sure that it's true. Like, sometimes I'll be like really confident and it's just super wrong, but like I'm always like, it's always with a shred of doubt. Like, I'm never just so certain that this is the case. But you know, I have these ideas, and that's the point of the channel, is I'm trying to express them as they come to me, because you know that's the whole point, is to just say what's coming into my mind as I'm watching this awesome show. What I'm thinking right now is, damn, I'm so glad about what happened to Raven. I just don't like this guy. Never have. He's just weird and creepy to me. I don't like him at all. And I don't like the way that he touches up on Olivier. Fuck him. I'm glad that he got his arms chopped off. Long time coming, if you ask me. And also, she's my favorite character, I think, because it was Armstrong, and now she's like a hotter, more intense, cooler version of him with a sword. Like, what am I supposed to say? The Armstrongs are actually the best characters in the show. I'm a big fan. She's like exceeding my expectations here a lot, because I was hoping that she'd be someone I really liked, and here she is becoming like my favorite character. I love her. It's awesome. I love the inclusion of her in this, and she'll never surrender to any of it. She said which is the better choice, is to go along with their plans or to give up my position, and it really was. I said maybe another opportunity will present itself. Nope, she just created one. She just chops off the dude's arms and slices him in half, throws him into some concrete. Let's fucking go, man. Ice Queen indeed. Scar finally met up back with Marco and May. Pretty cool that they're back together, and they're so far avoiding all of the Briggs army that are looking for him, but we'll see how long that lasts. Like, a part of me, I don't know, I mean, it depends. Like, a part of me wants them to kind of get caught so that we can work together with Ed and Al, but like, there's really nothing to get them to work together at this point, I don't think, unless they really start talking. I mean, there is the connection between them and Marco. Like, they know Marco. That'll be it. But like, yeah, Kimblee's got more agency than ever, so he's kind of got Raven off his back now. So that's like unfortunate consequence of all this, is that he benefits. So that's tough, and he's like kind of got ultimate authority right now as well, because he's acting under the Fuhrer's word, you know. And then of course they have to bring Winry along. I was saying a few episodes ago that she might be showing up here, but this is not how I expected it to happen. And it's pretty bad. They brought the biggest hostage straight to us. It hurts. And then yeah, I talked about the post-credit scene. Pretty good stuff. I might hop into another one. I wasn't gonna watch 3, but I might watch another one. All right, this is really good. We're kind of on a roll right now. These episodes are really good, and so I don't know. I can't really stop myself. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this one though. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to help support these videos, you know, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated, or check out any of the other videos I put up as well. That would be greatly appreciated, you know. But yeah, that's all I got. So hope to see you next time. Take care and peace out. All right, peace.